Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T, and if true crime is your jam, and like me, you enjoy delving into unsolved cases, trying to figure out who done it, please consider subscribing. Also, do me a favor and hit that like button. Good morning, my true crime friends. I hope you're having a good one. Another day, another bit of information from Duty Ron's channel. Now, I swear to you that I do not spend all my free time watching videos by Duty Ron. However, he did share a 9.5-minute video yesterday that deserves some attention. Duty Ron had a lady named Barbara Butcher on his show. She is a forensic and medical legal consultant. And yes, I said that term very slowly because I wanted to try to pronounce it correctly, and I hope I did. Butcher was the chief of staff in the New York City office of the chief medical examiner for more than 29 years. She's definitely a sharp cookie and the perfect person to weigh in on the now infamous photo of Summer Wells leaning on the milk jugs in her grandmother Candy Harr's Silverado truck. Duty Ron wanted Butcher's opinion on whether or not Summer was alive in the photo. Just a refresher on the details of the photo. In the image, strapped in by the seatbelt, eyes closed, hands curled and resting on her thighs, Summer appears completely out of it. Some even speculated that she appeared deceased or possibly injured. Butcher began her take by pointing out Summer's skin color, her rosy pink lips, and her slightly blushed cheeks. Butcher noted that the child's eyelids are devoid of a bluish tint, a tint that a deceased person would likely have. Summer's slightly darkened temples were also discussed. Butcher explained that some people have indented skulls and that shape, along with the shadow of Summer's hair, may have created the shaded appearance that many have speculated was bruising. To make it clear, Butcher does not believe that is bruising. Also mentioned were Summer's little hands, which to Butcher look like those of many a small sleeping child. In her opinion, it appears that Summer has dozed off, fallen asleep on the milk jugs even if they were cold, and conked out. Butcher also stated that if Summer had been deceased in this photo, her neck would have been sagging, the skin would have been sagging, and she would have been completely limp. As for the darkened fingernails, Butcher put those down to Summer playing in dirt, possibly when swimming in the fishing hole that day. Butcher explained that if Summer had been deceased for an hour at this point, her skin would likely have a pale, waxy hue, possibly with that bluish tint, a tint that comes from lividity, or the settling of blood after death. And again, Summer would have been completely limp. I will admit that this photo has bothered me for a very long time. It has always given me a sick feeling in my gut. So I wish this 9.5-minute video would have been done months ago. Then we could all have avoided the time spent staring at every little bit of Summer's face and skin, trying to decipher if areas that appeared dark were bruised or worse, signs of death. But as they say, better late than never. Until the next time on Bed Crime Stories. Now do me a favor, you know the drill. Please hit that like button.